Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
With the eyes of the world watching, it's time for the biggest event of the year, as we're proud to welcome you to the Super Bowl. Tonight is to ever play the game between the San Francisco 49ers and the Cincinnati Bengals. Kate Scott and Brock Heward, happy to have you with us, and this an unusual spot to be, Brock.
Through the centuries, right? We know that upsets happen in this moment. Broadway Joe's guarantee and the Jets win in just the third Super Bowl. David Tyree's helmet catch is those Giants shocked the Patriots in their perfection. And that lesser-known Tom Brady, yeah, they too got past the greatest show on turf. This moment, underdogs emerge.
Welcome back, everyone, to the NFL. On third down, Purdy falls to the ground out left, incomplete. On that return. Play action now with Purdy. Short pass.
And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. An even 10-yard gain on the play.
Having the great anticipation and timing to knock it away.
Ayuk makes the catch. And they push this down to the opposing 47. Now it's Purdy. And he takes it just inside. Throw here, third down. Bengals get to him and take him down. And this defense makes the stop in a big way. Cincinnati headed back out for its second drive now. And in a tie game, might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution and more than likely making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
And he will have this across that 40-yard. Third and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That's 16 on the set of downs for Cincinnati.
But sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Finds him over the middle. And on. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll get you back to Atlanta after this.
Or you're just not hitting as much in training camp. You're not tackling as much as they got to in the old day in the open field. Keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Well,
third and long, they're going to throw. Caught quickly on the slant. And he will not score.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play.
And he brings it in. Touchdown. So first and 10 now from the 30. Airing it out to start this drive. Hits his running back. And he takes the handoff on third and short. And he'll get it up to the 44. Looking to throw here. And the 49ers rush gets home, and they drop him. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
Well,
here he goes, third and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. So first and 10 now from the 30. Hits him on the out route. And this is going to be out of bounds. 3. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Taken in by Chase, left side. And they're going to haul him down. To throw here on first down. Short kick. Oh, the football's loose. loose. Picked up by the 49ers. And they can't cobble a return.
You know, this just can't happen on first down.
Brings up second and goal.
Still sticking with the passing game. And he will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the...
Second down, that playbook wide open.
Dump off caught by his back. Along the sideline past midfield. And he's going to be... They are throwing it again. Throwing the out route complete. And he's marked down. Throwing it again here. Higgins makes the catch. And he'll be brought down. Handoff on second and short. And he'll go down here at the 16. Now he'll throw off the play fake. This is a heater going deep. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals shrinking the lead some in the third.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can have a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Just one final act to go in our season. It's a tie ball game through 3. We're going to see which side separates in the 4th. Now looking to throw. This connects with Higgins. Along the right sideline, there's space. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 4th quarter lead. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of it.
They're going play action. Caught, nice gain left side.
Schedule, but you're going to have to pick up the pace.
He's dropping back to throw. Rolling into enemy territory. And a game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. We got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. On. He'll look to throw. Has it downfield. It's Chase. And he is down to the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And the Bengals have a first down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always lead from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to...
That play, and a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. From the gun, a give to Brown. Well, he had to power through one tackle. Back to throw. Into the end zone, but someone's able to...
And an aggressive mindset. As a DB, you got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal. They go to him again, and this time he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 4th quarter lead. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the...
There as well, that group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's Brown to start the drive. Fights his way through a tackle. Off to the races, middle of the field. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals go up by 2.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that's exactly what the doctor ordered.
Middle. And the Bengals double their lead to 14. Going to be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. And it's all over. The Cincinnati Bengals are your Super Bowl champions. And I think it's still sinking in at different points for each player, Brock. Look at these shots. These guys have reached the crowning achievement for anyone who steps foot onto the gridiron as kids. Champions now, every one of them.
And it is something, Kate, they can never, ever have taken from them. I think you champs in other sports, right?
Yeah,
and you hear the same message. This is something that was so hard to achieve, and it's something that nobody, not time, will ever take from them. What a moment.
Here's Commissioner Goodell to award the coveted Lombardi Trophy to the Cincinnati Bengals, the champions of Super Bowl 61. And all the work to raise that Lombardi Trophy. We've been able to join them every step of the way on this journey to the top. So for our incredible crew, my partner here in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. Thank you for joining us this season on EA Sports. We'll see you next time.